So, good afternoon, everybody. It's a great pleasure today to announce one very interesting and beautiful webinar about the ancient healing secrets and how to live 100 years. And but 100 years to live with a full enthusiasm and the health and to reach the state of self-realization. This is most important. And we have as a guest speaker Dr. Giovani Brincivali, who is a great expert in the Western medicine, official medicine, and also in Ayurveda, and also in ancient secret science of Siddha Veda medicine. And he has many years of experience and practice and working with very closely as his personal assistant to Dr. Pankaj Naram, who is the great healer and who was taking care of many famous people in the world like Dr. Mandela also and Mother Teresa and Dalai Lama and some other very well-known people. And so before starting the lecture, I would like His Excellency Raj Kumar Srivastava, Ambassador of India in Croatia, who is supporting and organizing these beautiful events to spread the knowledge of Ayurveda and yoga to the whole world, and that everybody can have the benefits of that great knowledge, especially in this time when we need to take care of our health. So please, Your Excellency, address this beautiful webinar. Yes.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for organizing this, Yogacharya Miklitz. It's now a very regular phenomena to have such webinars, thanks to your efforts. And this is our attempt, as you mentioned, to bring the ancient knowledge closer to the people as far as possible. And you, because of your long experience of last 40 years, you have such important contacts like today's speaker, Dr. Giovani Brincivali from Italy, which is very important to connect because we are in Croatia, but through the digital medium, we can today connect across the globe and especially in Europe. As you know that we are planning to host an international conference on yoga and Ayurveda in Croatia, in Zagreb, now probably in October. And at that time, experts like Dr. Giovani will be most welcome to come physically and address us and create a kind of ecosystem which help building this knowledge further and spreading this knowledge for the benefit of the people. And I think in that context, such kind of sessions are very good preparatory steps towards that conference. And also by its own means, it will help people to be more knowledgeable, more aware about what can be done sitting at home, experimenting with the body and mind and making ourselves calmer, less anxious and less in the depression. I was reading that Dr. Giovani has done research on this theme of using the Ayurvedic techniques to reduce the anxiety and depression. And I think in today's time of pandemic, this is one of the key important focus areas of human being, how to remain calm and how to reduce our anxiety in this time of uncertainty. And I think this is very important to understand that we don't have to go long distances. It's all there in our ancient knowledge. It's just a question of being aware about the benefits of such knowledge and how to implement those practices. Also, the fact that this particular COVID-19 pandemic has explained that the virus itself is not dangerous. It is the virus impact on the immune system which is becoming fatal to the people's life. And that's where the immunity of the body and mind is very important. Virus itself will come and go, provided our immunity and our immune system is able to take care of the handling of the first phase and the second phase of the virus. So in that sense, we have to be aware about the potency within our body system to handle this particular virus and any future viruses, because viruses have the tendency to replicate and create havoc if there is a problem in the body. If the body itself is healthy, then virus will come and go. But there should not be any loopholes in the body which can be utilized by this virus or any other future agent in our kind of future existence. So in that context, this is very time relevant that we are organizing such events. And thanks to you, we are able to connect all these experts who have devoted whole lifetime in researching about it and bringing that knowledge, the old knowledge, to the new generation. Thank you so much. I look forward to listen for my own personal interest as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for a beautiful introduction to this webinar. And now I would like to invite Dr. Giovani to enlighten us with his wisdom.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Giovani Ji.
Oh, thank you. Buongiorno. Namaste. Namaskar to all of you. And my regards to the respected Excellence Ambassador of India in Croatia, Raj Kumar Srivastava, for his very wise presentation. And it seems that he knows the concept of Ayurveda, and how we can help regarding also keep our body strong with the immune system, a strong immune system. Yeah, and I feel that like I am half Indian, because I have been in India many times. I have been in India 52 times. So I consider India as my second home. And then soon Croatia will be my other home. Yeah. And thank you also for the Acharya Michael Jadranko for organizing so nicely this meeting, this webinar, that will be very, very interesting. And we are fulfilling the mission of our master, Dr. Naram, Pankaj Naram, and his wife, Dr. Smita Naram, that they are willing to spread the ancient healing secret knowledge to every home and every heart. So this meeting will be important for that reason. And the origin of this meeting also is as a curious starting, because few weeks ago I had a dream. I had a dream where in the dream at the same table there was me, Dr. Naram, and Dr. Clint Rogers, that is author of a very wonderful book, Ancient Secret of a Master Healer. Then I will show you. And so in the dream, in that meeting, Dr. Naram was speaking in Sanskrit. So I couldn't understand, but then slowly say some words that sounds like a country. And then he say, oh, Croatia. So Dr. Naram was mentioning Croatia several times. So I shared this dream with Dr. Clint and with Michael Jadranko, and this is how this meeting has taken birth and place. So there is also the presence. I feel there is the presence of our master, Dr. Naram, and all the masters that have preceded him. Because also Dr. Naram has an interesting story. He had a master that lived 125, that was Baba Ramdas. And then he had another master, till what we consider the founder of our lineage, that is Master Jivaka. So Master Jivaka was the doctor, the personal physician, the personal healer of, believe it or not, of Buddha, the enlightened Buddha. So also the enlightened Buddha seems that when he had some question or physical problem, I assume he was asking our master Jivaka for advice and enlightenment. Yeah, so as I told you, Dr. Naram has spread this knowledge, and he was considering this special is a lineage. He was considering as a Siddha Veda, but is deeply rooted in Ayurveda. It is basically the concepts are the same as Ayurveda, and we are considering six pillars, 6 basic instruments that are fundamental to keep good health. We have said today 100 years. 100 years is a possibility. So we have seen in India many people that have surpassed the century in the life, and they lived many years. So we have a lifestyle, we have the diet, we have the powerful remedies, Ayurvedic remedies. Then we have the home remedies. Home remedies means solution that you can create by using easily available spices or other ingredients that are common, can be common in our kitchen. And I will give emphasis and speak about what are which home remedy we can create using spices that are available in the West. Then we have a marma. Marma are the powerful, subtle. There are energy points that we can do by ourselves, or we can do in the other, in order to remove the blocks, and in order to bring Vata in the proper pathway. So I'm sure that many of you knows Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So these are the basic concept of Ayurveda. And just briefly, I want to mention the quality of Vata, because Vata, when it is the energy that is going to increase during the time, and it is the energy that when we are able to keep in a normal level, we can assure we can have a proper health function, and we can expect a longer healthy life. Yeah. So Vata is an energy that is created by two of the 5 elements. There are two of them that, when are combined, they are creating this energy that is called Vata. Yeah. So Vata is wind and ether together. So Vata is a energy that has some characteristics, that is dry in nature. It is very light. It is considered rough. Rough means it can create dryness in the body. And we have a very powerful system healing. We have been trained to detect through the pulse, which is the imbalance that is that everybody has in the body. So I am a medical doctor that I have studied in Bologna University, but then during the study, I had the fortune, I have the to meet Dr. Naram, and so after meeting him and his wife, Dr. Smita Naram, so I decided to go deeper in this science and to do my degree thesis in anxiety and depression. So, and we have done also just a clinical trial to compare which is the benefit, which are the benefit that the people is getting while is using Ayurveda compared to the Western medical drugs. So when I went to the center, in the Dr. Naram Center for the first time, I was impressed how deep was his knowledge and possibility to read a person like a book, and was able to describe all the symptoms without the person was saying any word. Yeah, and then he was prescribing a therapy that is based on these 6 pillars, and the people was becoming better and better and better. I have few cases that are still in my mind. So there was one girl that came to see Dr. Naram while she was dying. The psychiatrist told her that she has schizophrenia, and she was listening voices. She was listening voices in her head that was pushing her to do, just to take a knife, yeah, or to take something, and then she wants to kill her husband. So she was hearing this voice. So the life in their home became like a disaster. No, they have to follow her 24 hours, and there was no way that she was becoming better and better. And then also, when with the use of the drug, she was becoming, I would say, becoming very quiet, but she was losing her vitality and her humanity in some way. So when after they brought this girl to Dr. Naram has given a proper plan, and I saw her again after few months. She was totally different. So I became very impressed, and then I decided to go deeper in this field. Then also there was another case of a guy that was having heart block. So all the heart was, majority of the vein, the artery in the heart was blocked. And the doctor said that he must go to do the surgery. But the family doesn't want to go because of the money, whatever. There was some concern. So they came to see Dr. Naram, and also after taking the remedies, so we noticed, and with the angiography, that the blocks in the artery was becoming better and better and better. So that before he was not able to do steps, he was able to walk for a long distance, and he went back to the normal life. So these are some of the cases that I have been observed just in the first time that I was in the clinic in Mumbai. Then I have been with Dr. Naram for many years, following him in America, following him in India, in Europe, in so many. And so basically I am a Western doctor, but I have a lot of experience just watching my master, what he was doing, how he was treating multiple variety of patients. Yeah. So as I told you, there are six instruments. We have a lifestyle. It is including, obviously, the good practice like Ayurveda, like yoga. I know that many of you are practicing yoga, and this is a wonderful way to keep the body in a good shape, and then to reconnect as the deeper meaning of yoga, connect with the subconscious mind, so that we can aspire to the enlightenment, as Mr. Jadranko was saying. Now, if if Dr. Sandhya is online, I don't know if she's online, because she's a lecturer from Japan, that she has expertise in the lifestyle. If she is there, I would like her to invite to describe whatever, to share with us her knowledge, if she's there. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Sandhya. Hello, Dr. Sandhya.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hopefully, everybody can hear. Hopefully.
Hello, everybody. Shall I start the video or?
You can start the video and share. Yes, just regarding the lifestyle.
You cannot start your video. Okay, so I think I join only my voice. So, hello everybody. My name is Sandhya Okada, and I am joining you from Japan. Okay, so.
Yes, great.
Namaskar, everybody.
Namaskar.
So my name is Sandhya Okada. I am 100% Japanese, but because I studied Ayurveda in India, so I have Indian name, Sandhya. So my name is Sandhya Okada, and I'm joining you from Japan. And yes, I have studied Ayurveda in Gujarat Ayurveda University in the state of Gujarat, which is west of India. And I did degree course there. And after graduating, I shifted to Mumbai to learn the art and science of pulse reading from Dr. Pankaj Naram. And I'm sorry, my internet connection was not so good. So my connection dropped off, and I could join back in just before Dr. Giovani mentioned my name. So please remind me why I...
So you are share your knowledge regarding lifestyle.
Okay, so lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle.
So Ayurveda has...
a few minutes.
It's like we have 3 basic texts, like it is like a Bible for Christian people. We have 3 books to study. And one is specialized Charaka Samhita, which is for internal medicine. The other one is Sushruta Samhita, which is surgery, external medicine. And third one is Ashtanga Freedom, which is the combination of internal medicine and external medicine. And all of these 3 texts which we study, which is the source of all our Ayurvedic knowledge, they speak first about history of Ayurveda, why Ayurveda came down to us from the heaven, and then like basic concept of Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Then very soon they start talking about how to spend the day. Then next chapter is how to spend the season. This is big different part from modern, or even I think homeopathy doesn't say that. They describe, like for the example, for the health, to stay healthy, walk 8,000 steps per day. Take same nutrients all around the year. This is their approach. But Ayurveda goes one step further because we see the people, we are all same human being, but constitution is different. And we are based on this Vedic science, which we are Ayurveda, but for you people based on yoga, which all comes from this one Veda, which we call Vedic science. So Vedic science stands on the, as you know, that everything is made of 5 great elements, right? Panchamahabhuta they call. And these 5 great elements, we are made, and these 5 elements in our body are represented as Vata and Pitta and Kapha. And according to the constitution, everybody has different combination of this Vata and Pitta and Kapha. So we see everybody differently from Ayurvedic point of view. But also during the day, there's Vata predominant time, Pitta predominant time, and Kapha predominant time. So during the day, also how to spend the life of our daily life. Ayurveda gives advice. Also the season is not the same. So for example, in winter, the digestive power is very strong. So we can enjoy heavy food in comparison to summertime. Summertime, our digestive power, which we call Agni, is not so strong. So they recommend that we eat like light food, easy to digest, like this.
Hello?
Hello, I am not aware how much time I'm allowed to speak. So now I go back to Dr. Giovani, please.
Okay. Thank you then, Dr. Sandhya. So this is one, lifestyle. Lifestyle includes also, how to obviously, you have to clean your mouth. You clean your mouth, you remove all the toxins that you have manifested during the night. Then you can start drinking hot water. Hot water is a gentle way to bring from the sleeping state the body to the awakened state. Then we can do yoga. Dr. Naram was teaching us some simple exercise that maybe if when we are alive we can share. So there are a kind of cat and dog yoga posture. So that basically we want to give a strength to the spine. One time I was in India with Dr. Naram, and there was one acharya that he was 123 years young. And he said that one of his the secret is to have a strong back. So when you have a strong back, so you can keep your posture, you can keep it straight. This is also a basic to have a better and strong life. And Dr. Naram used to say also that how we can differentiate, how we can understand if someone is young or if someone is old. The difference is in between flexibility. So whoever is flexible, even if he's 100 years of age, but his body is flexible, his mind is open and flexible, his heart is open to love. So this is an expression of youthness. When someone, even someone that is can be 20 or can be 30, but his body is stiff and also his mind is rigid. So this is not an expression of youthfulness. So then we have another pillar, important pillar, is the diet. as I told you, we want to keep Vata, especially Vata in a lower level. We want to bring Vata down. We want to keep this level of Vata in a very normal, functional way. So we don't want to create toxins in the body. So the secret also for have a long life is to increase, to have a strong Agni, to have a strong digestive power, so that during the process of the eating and the digestion, we don't create means toxins. So the toxins are very sticky substance that is the result of undigested food. And this undigested food can be because of your immune system is low, because your digestion is low, or because your food is not proper according to your body type. So this is also important to know if you are Vata, Pitta, or Pitta, Vata. And but I can say that according to my experience, majority of people are having imbalance in Vata, Pitta, and Pitta, Vata. So this is their main underlying imbalance. So I'm speaking about the diet, and I'm saying the home remedies that are suitable, that are good for both of the types, for Vata and Pitta. And we speak about Kapha when there is an accumulation of Kapha that can create problems, especially in the lungs. And so the best food, I go straight to the best food that you can have. Very easy to digest, very rich in properties. It is mung, what we call mung, or we can call green soy. In Italy, we call also azuki, green azuki. It is very common in India. It is the base of the dishes in India, and it is a very tiny, small legumes, beans. So the mung has anti-inflammatory properties, has anti-cholesterol properties, anti-diabetic properties, and is the best way to remove the toxins. So remove the toxins means clean the body, clean the system. And so giving the opportunity also to the body, to the immune system, to reach the place where they have to go. No, our body is full of channels, and if these channels are blocked, so even if we have potentially a good immune system, the immune system cannot reach all the places. And we recommend also cooked vegetables instead of raw vegetables. So cooked creates less vata, less wind in the body, and it is better than raw vegetables. This is in general. And all the vegetables we can say that are good, and you should escape. You should avoid the nightshades. Yeah. So other beans also are good. Then the grains, please avoid the wheat. Wheat, unluckily, has been modified and creates a lot of blocks in the body, and they very rich in gluten that creates inflammation in the body. So please use all the other grains. Just I'm speaking in general, and the fruits, you can have the fruits, but not the oranges and the citrus fruit. And stay less with banana, especially when you are in the cold climate like Europe. Yeah. Then we should have less meat, less fish, because beans provide very good source of protein. Yeah, so basically we should have a tendency to have a more vegetarian diet, but cooked better than raw. Just if you keep in mind these two things, mung and vegetables. In America now they are, thanks to Dr. Clint, that it is promoting like a course, an experiment, and people is eating only mung, and they are experiencing amazing results. like they are losing a lot of weight, the blood pressure become better. The people that has blocks in the heart, they have less of that. So cholesterol, diabetes, so mung and vegetables. So if you keep just that as a secret, this will improve your diet and your life. Then we have home remedies. So when Dr. Naram, I was in India in January 2020, when the corona was just starting to spread, and there was a news coming from China that a lot of people was dying because of this unknown virus. But Dr. Naram has given a very precious home remedies that we are using also in the West, and we are using also in our clinic. So you should have honey, 1 teaspoon of honey. Then you can take half teaspoon of ginger powder, or 1 teaspoon of ginger juice, half teaspoon of turmeric, 11-12 leaves of tulsi, or in West we can have the basil leaves. You can have 2-3 corn of black pepper, and one clove of garlic. If someone for religious reason is not allowed to have garlic, you can avoid. But this will improve the immune system. And I'm impressed also how wise was this advice, because we didn't know at the time that the corona, one of the problems of the corona, beside affecting the lungs, is also to create blocks in the arteries. Yeah, and we know that the properties of the garlic is to make the flow of the blood proper and give strength to the heart. 2 years ago, I had suddenly my blood pressure went very high, went 220, and I was feeling that I was leaving my body, because a lot of pressure in my heart I was feeling numbness in the hands, numbness in the face. So I was just a fear that just a kind of stroke comes and suddenly happen. Yeah, and so Dr. Naram luckily was with me, and he has started giving me a lot of garlic in the mouth. So at the beginning I was thinking that, oh, maybe there's some Indian rituals before people leaves the body. I didn't know. He was just putting a lot of garlic in my mouth. But then while I was chewing the garlic, I was feeling this, the power, the intensity of the action of the garlic was just opening my heart, was making the body warm, and the blood pressure went down, and I could regain, yeah, the normal heart function. So garlic has been one of the home remedy that Dr. Naram has given when I had the heart problem. And to reduce the blood pressure, another important ingredient is ghee. Ghee should be kept in every home. It is very, very rich in a lot of properties. But regarding the to reduce the blood pressure using the ghee, you just take little ghee in the hands, yeah, and apply in a circular way, in a circular motion for 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then press and bring down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press and bring down. So this has helped to decrease the blood pressure. So, and there is also just for the heart. Dr. Naram was suggesting to do one marma. Marma is to give strength to the heart. This is very important for general health, but especially if you have any heart imbalance, if your heartbeat is not proper, if you have arrhythmia, if you have tachycardia, yeah. So you should do this marma that is called Shanka Mudra. So you take the right hand and put the left thumb inside and close, yeah, and to make the thumb and the other finger touch together. Okay, so this is resemble like a shank, like a conch, and like a heart. Okay, I hope you can see. Yeah, and then open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this should be to be repeated multiple of 6. So you should repeat multiple of 6 till the situation become better. I had a patient that was calling me from far, and he had a problem with the heart. So, and I say, you please call the doctor, call the ambulance. But meanwhile, you do this exercise. So this will help you to give strength to the heart. At least you can survive and stay better while the ambulance will come. So then she did that, and with very great surprise and joy. So the heart became better, normal to the normal heartbeat. And so when the ambulance came, there was no need for her to go to the hospital. Yes, to improve the immune system, we can use, beside that home remedy that I told you, you can make also a kind of a tea, a kind of a soup, boiling in 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 or 2 clove of garlic. And then you can drink warm during the day. And if you are having fever, or if you feel that you have cough, cold, or symptoms of any infection, the best solution, the best advice is to stay on fasting. So you should not eat any solid food. You should have only, you can drink warm tea. You can have this a kind of soup. While I was in India, this was 4 years ago, just before leaving for Italy. So 3 years before I had the flight, I got a very high fever that came 39. I was feeling very weak, no energy, no strength. And so Dr. Naram told me clearly, if you want to go back to Italy in time, you have to be on fasting. So I was following his advice. I took fasting. I stayed 3 days before leaving the flight. I was on fasting, and then during the flight also I was fasting, and 1 day later. So, and then the fever completely gone without leaving any consequences. In Italy, we have been affected, and now in India also. In India, the corona. So to improve the immune system, beside the good lifestyle, the diet also is important. I have also in Italy, I have treated and follow patients that they got corona. So for my experience, all the patients that was using the Ayurvedic remedies, nobody has been admitted in the hospital with severe condition. So all the patients that was following the 6 instruments, and they was taking the powerful remedies, so nobody has been admitted in the hospital, and they had a variety of symptoms from nothing to cough and cold, or to how you say, fever for a couple of days, but nobody. So we can say by experience that using this principle give a strength to the body and make the body in a better shape, so that it can fight. And we can have less consequences from the infection. So to improve the immune system, we can press this point that is in the left arm, in the central part. See? Hello? Yeah, so in the part, in the arm, near the, from here to here, in the middle part, you just press this point. Yeah, you press this point 6 times, exactly in the middle. So this is called, we call fountain of youth. So it helps the body to release the hormones and to increase the immune system, so that your body stay younger and younger. Middle part. And then specifically for the virus infection, so there is a marma on, you can press this marma on the right hand, on the top. Yeah, so this is marma in the middle finger, exactly in the top, pressing multiple of 6 creates, improve the immune system. Yeah. So you can use your home remedy, as I told you, with the honey, ginger, yeah, whatever I told, and then you can make the soup. Then good diet, the remedies. For remedies, we are using a remedy that is called Virofite. So this can be used also for prevention. Also people that doesn't have any symptoms can have a prevention with using this Virofite. This is what I am using. In Italy, we don't have much variety of herbal preparation, Ayurvedic preparation. We have a couple of companies that are distributing the remedies, and one of that has a long history. It is Ayushakti, yeah, because it's better to have also a kind of prevention, because we in Italy, the doctors, there is a law that they have to observe what is going on, and we cannot use any medication till the symptoms comes. And then we have steroids, we have antibiotics. But then sometimes when the symptoms are already manifested, it can be too late. So it is good also to have a proper prevention. Someone is saying that this corona is coming also with respect, also to teach us how to become better, how to respect our body, how to respect the society, how to respect the world, how to have a better, more conscious life. And so just using this principle is a better way to keep our body in a strong way. Then another situation that is, yes, it is creating problem. No, it is the mind anxiety, depression. So people has a lot of fear to become ill. There is people that have lost job, so they are desperate. So I would say psychological problem are increasing also. And there is a home remedy. There is a home remedy that can help to give a strength to the body, to give strength to the immune system, that can be used by anybody. And this is proven also effective also with someone that has real neurological problem or anxiety, extreme anxiety, or with children that are suffering from, how you say, when the children are not answering, and no, okay, now I forgot the word, English word. Anyway, you just take 1 teaspoon of ghee, take 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 pinch of saffron. This can be taken during the day, in the morning. And then at night, you can put 2 drops of almond milk, almond oil, 2 drops before going to sleep, 2 drops of almond oil in the nose. The children that are autistic, I want to say, we have extreme case of autism. We have seen that there is no way that they can interact. They don't interact with the mother. They don't interact with the society, with the world. They live in their own world. But then using this brings the vata down and helps to grow better the nervous system. And there are also marma. There are 3 marma that I would like to share with you that are helping to reduce the anxiety, depression, and to prevent any neurological problem like the degeneration, Parkinson, Alzheimer, dementia. This can be used for. So the first marma, you have to press the index finger, and you just press on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the exact point, it is opposite of the middle of the nail. So there is the middle of the nail, and then you press the other point. Okay? Multiple of 6. This helps to connect with the subconscious mind. So even the children are not mentally, it's like if we can bypass the mind that is unstable, that is not focused. So by pressing that, you are able to connect with the subconscious mind. So then when you do that, you can speak in a positive, propositive way and say that, suppose to the children, yeah, or if that positive, that you are wonderful, you are great, you are amazing, you are a genius. So all this concept will go inside, because I had experience of using this marma with the girl that was actually in coma. So this was six years ago. More. It was 2011, so it was 10 years ago. So we have been invited by Dr. Naram to help a girl that was laying down in the hospital in the ICU room, totally in coma, because she was having leukemia. So at the beginning, she was a leukemia, cancer of the blood. So, and then due to all the medication, the anti-cancer medication, antibiotic medication, steroids, so her immune system became so low that she got an infection in the lungs. And this infection in the lungs was suffocating her, for suffocating her. So when I asked her, what was your feeling? He said, like someone was choking me. And then she was losing the consciousness and became unconscious in coma. And she was kept alive only because of the oxygen, 100% of oxygen through the nose. And the doctor was saying to the mother that we don't know what to do. We don't have instruments to help your daughter. We are just keeping alive. But if she is not improving, if she is not coming back, we have to remove the oxygen, and your daughter may not survive. So she was desperate. So she reached Dr. Naram that sent us to the hospital and to see this girl. And Dr. Naram told to do this marma to her and speak. And the mother was speaking, showing her affection, her love for the daughter through this point. But what I want to say that even if she was in coma, she was able to listen, to understand, to feel what the mother was saying. Because when she wake up after the coma, she was remembering what all the mother was saying. So in this way, we are able to communicate with the subconscious mind and bypassing the mind, the conscious mind. But we are going deeply, touching deeply the subconscious mind that we can call the soul. Then there is another marma that you put the left hand behind, just to hold nicely the head, and then press under the nose, yeah. And if you are doing by yourself, you can do that exercise in coordination with the breathing. So you can inhale and press, exhale, release for 6 times, yeah, multiple of 6. All the marma should be repeated multiple of 6. Then you can do 6 times, 12 times. Usually we recommend 36 times in the morning, 36 times in the evening. This is very important. This is improve the immunity, improve the circulation, and improve the oxygen intake to the brain. And if you do that, if someone fell unconscious, suppose they have a scissor attack. Scissor means epilepsy attack. So this, if you can do that very close to the nose and pressing more harder, yeah, this will help the patient to come out from this epilepsy attack. And then there is the third marma that can be used for any anxiety, depression, and neurological problem. So you put your right hand in the front, left hand behind. So when you do the marma, we should sit straight. We should sit straight in a kind of royal position, straight, with the body straight. So the flow, there is a proper flow of the energy. Yeah, but now just to show to you, I am bending my head so you can see how is the position of the hands. Okay, so then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this trimarma can help for also this difficult time when we have uncertainty, we are not sure what is going to happen. So this will bring us also to be connected with ourselves, to be in the present. Then we have, in these days, we have many time in front of a computer. So our eyes also get strained, get tired. So there is a marma that we can do to improve the quality of the vision. This is very interesting, because in America, a mother was bringing her daughter that was totally blind, declared by the doctors in America, by the ophthalmologist, the eyes specialist. She was declared completely blind, and so she couldn't see the mother. She couldn't see everything. She was totally blind, and she was walking, holding the hands of the mother and the smaller sister. So all the doctors were saying to the mother that your daughter is blind and will be blind forever. So we don't have any solution to help. We don't have any way to help your daughter to regain the vision, to get back the power of the vision. So she came to see Dr. Naram, and Dr. Naram suggested to the mother to do this exercise. So there are 6 points around the eyes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this remove the blocks, give a better vision, more clarity in the vision, and it helps with the if you have a cataract, if you have glaucoma, this will help you. Will help you to have a better vision. And then, yeah, the mother was doing constantly that, and was using also a home remedy that includes 1 teaspoon of ghee and basil leaves. So you should start taking 4 basil leaves. Then you take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then when you reach 11 tulsi leaves, you go back to 4. Every day you decrease 1 tulsi or basil leaves. And carrot also, 1 glass of carrot is very good for the eyes. The Dr. Naram guru, Baba Ramdas, was jokingly say to Dr. Naram, have you ever seen a rabbit wearing glasses? He said, no, I never seen. Yeah, because rabbits are eating carrots regularly. So the carrots are important for the eyes also. Then because of you are majority yoga teacher, yoga students, also to have a good flexibility in the body, many yoga teacher comes to us, and the yoga teacher and yoga students or yoga practitioner, they come to us, and then when they take the remedies, when they follow our advice, they say that their body become more flexible, and they are able to do all the asana, and maintain the posture which in an easier way. So to make the body flexible, again, you should avoid whatever is the food that increase in vata, as I told you. So you should stay on mung, vegetables, cooked vegetable instead of raw, and have warm, soupy, oily food. But there is also one home remedy that if you take regularly will help you to make the body stronger and the flexibility, have better flexibility. So you take 1 teaspoon of ghee, half teaspoon of ginger, half teaspoon of turmeric, half teaspoon of fenugreek, and then mix together and just take in the morning. Also castor oil. Castor oil is very good. Castor oil is very good for cleansing the bowel, removing the toxins. Everybody that upper that is more than 40 should have castor oil at night. You can have castor oil, 1 teaspoon at night, and you can add 1 pinch of ginger. So this will help you to have flexibility in the body, flexibility in the joints, and keep the all the organs protected, because vata, as I told you, is energy that is making the body dry. So it is making, if this energy goes to the thyroid start to function. If it goes to the vein artery, the artery become dry and stiff. So with the risk, now we have a risk. Regarding the immune system, we are facing as a doctor also the contrary. So that sometimes the immune system is weak, but sometimes also the immune system is very high, hyperactive. Like for example, when you have any allergy to the pollen, or if you have autoimmune condition. So we had a few days ago a webinar with Dr. Smita and the Ayushakti doctors that we was speaking about many autoimmune condition regarding the thyroid. So when the thyroid is exposed to the action of the immune system that is acting against the thyroid, like if it is an enemy by mistake, so the thyroid become inflamed, and then there is a weakness in the thyroid, and you can experience both. You can have low thyroid or you can have hyperthyroid. So when you, especially in, I have a patient that she has hyperthyroid. She was having tachycardia. So I told to do this Shankha mudra, and perspiration she was having anxiety, depression. So all the marma that we have done for the anxiety and depression are recommended. But then we have also remedies that are good for re-educating, balancing the immune system. Balancing the immune system, so the immune system become a friend, is a real friend, is not an enemy. Yeah, and then for that lady to restore the thyroid, to give energy back to the thyroid, there is this marma, this small exercise. So you inhale, and then while you are holding, just go down and compress the thyroid. Then do this for 6 seconds and then exhale. Yeah, so this should be, I'm sure this is also, there are practices in yoga that are dealing with the compression of the glands, so that they are, the heart, say the blood is squeezed out, and then fresh blood comes and toxins are removed. Yes, then I don't know if you have any question. Hello?
Yes, Dr. Giovani, thank you for your beautiful lecture and full of practical suggestions.
Yes, because the Dr. Naram was saying that there are 2 categories of doctor. the doctor that are, how you say, theoretical. They know very well all the scripture, no, but then there are, they may face some difficulties when they have a patient in front. So I have been trained to deal with the patient with one-to-one problem, and using whatever instruments is available.
Yes, thank you very much for your time and giving many practical advices, which are very helpful in this time to improve immune system. And especially you are working with so many patients, thousands and thousands of patients, and even today you are busy.
Yeah.
So we'll be very happy to have you in Croatia and to come and personally help people.
Thank you, dear. Thank you again. I express my gratitude to you, to all the listener, and to the Excellence Ambassador of India for organizing this wonderful webinar. Yeah, and yes, hopefully some.
We would like to ask His Excellency Raj Srivastava.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Giovani Brincivalli, because it was very nice. As Dr. Yogacharya Meklitz had said, that you have opened some more secrets to the listeners, and I'm especially thankful to you to bringing Ms. Sandhya Okada from Japan, because I was, before coming to Croatia 8 months back, I was last 3 years in Japan, in Tokyo, and we had very good cooperation related to Ayurveda and yoga in Japan. And I know if she is still in the session, I would like to say konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Namaskar, sir.
Right, namaskar. And very happy to see somebody from Japan, because Japan is very close to my heart, because 3 years that I have spent in Tokyo and whole of your beautiful country.
Okay.
And so today was a especially international session with Dr. Giovani from Italy in Croatia, talking about Indian secrets, and having participation of Okada-san from Nihon.
Yes.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Arigato gozaimashita. And thank you so much.
Arigato gozaimashita.
Yeah, respected. You should come to Italy also then, because we have been all missing.
I was in the year 2000 in Italy, so it's now a long time that I should come back to Italy. Thank you so much for a wonderful session, and we will keep doing this session. And also, if you keep connected with us, please participate in these sessions, because now these are happening on digital platforms, so distance is not a matter of a limitation. Thank you.
Thank you, Nama.
Thank you, everybody, for all the speakers and all the participants on this webinar, and inviting you for the next webinar next time. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.